score. Let's go to Alan. He's a Sunderland fan. All right, Al?
Right, Al.
Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jason. How are you, lad?
All right, Al.
all right,
Congratulations,
Al. I'm all
bud.
right.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Excuse the voice, boys. I think it's not going to be there by morning, but just 4 quick points, boys, if you don't mind. So, firstly, I just want to give credit to Coventry. I think they played probably the better side over the 2 games. But I think the difference in the fans tonight, the atmosphere, dragged us through it. So, credit where credit's due to Coventry. But we're off to Wembley to play Sheffield United. So, happy days.
Yeah, I was saying to Jace, throughout the game, over the 2 legs, Coventry, because they kept the ball more, it looked like Sunderland were out of legs. You looked like you were done. There was only one team winning it for me, and I just thought Coventry were going to get the second goal and go through. And then all of a sudden, second half of extra time, Sunderland come back into it, found another gear.
Yeah, I think there is togetherness in the squad, Jamie. I think the boys are all connected, and I think a big mention to Dan Ballard over the 2 games. I think he's been a man mountain. I don't know how many balls he headed, but he'll have a sore head tomorrow after that last one. But he hasn't played much this season, but what a difference he's been for us at the back over the last 2 games with 09. So, special mention to Big Dan. Thirdly, I don't know what you boys think. Obviously, you've played the game at high level, but Mickey Gray there, and he might be a Sunderland lad, but to say that he was disappointed that the fans and the players were celebrating, I don't think anyone who scores 122nd minute winner over 2 legs is not going to celebrate that goal like they've just won a cup. So, Mickey, I don't know what you were thinking, but if that was you, I bet he'd taken his top off.
I think it was more after the game. I think he's probably thinking. I don't think he knows. Obviously, the goal you're going to celebrate. I think it was more probably after the game. The fans, the way they celebrate. I don't know because I didn't really see it. But Mickey's obviously there, and he probably thinks, "Look, you've won, but you ain't up yet."
No, you're right, Jamie. The crowd was amazing. The atmosphere from start to finish. I've been to the stadium like many times. Today was the best. We have got a fickle support sometimes at home, and the atmosphere is not as good as it should be. But tonight they all showed up. But yeah, you get a few clowns at the end running on the pitch thinking we've won it, but we're not that stupid. We've supported Southern long enough to know that we've got a big game at Wembley, and then see if the promised land takes us back.
Yeah. The only problem, as there always is, Al, and as you know, you're a football fan. I can tell that you've seen enough games to know this. Your mind does go. You do lose all sense of reality. The problem you've got then is it becomes the safety of the players and the safety of the staff. And what happens is that not everyone is like you. You get players on the pitch with fans on the pitch that aren't necessarily as level-headed as you. You get fans that want to be a little bit cheeky. They might have a couple of beers. There's the danger, and that's where things can change. And that is it's a heady mix. It's not a great mix. You've got the players that are on the downer. Their whole life has collapsed for that particular moment. You've got fans running around who are just so euphoric. They don't really care or know what they're doing. It's a real concoction of potential trouble. And I think I don't want to sit here and stand and preach, but you'd rather everyone just stay in their own places. But I understand the euphoria of it, and fingers crossed there's not going to be anything that comes off the back of it. That's what we all hope.
Nah, totally. I mean, the fans would have loved everyone to stay in the seats to clap them off and obviously get ready for Wembley, but there was a few mindless thugs. But anyway, just driving back to Manchester now, Jace, listening all the way. So
well done, congratulations. And good luck.
Yes, lads.
Hopefully see you at Stamford Bridge next season.
I hope so. That'll be 3 points.
Good shout, Al.
Take care, Al.
Love
good luck,
bud. Brilliant call, Alan. Top man, mate. Let's go to Adam. He's a Coventry fan.
Oh, dear.
Ad.
Oh, dear.
Gutted.
Oh.
Absolutely gutted.
What happened, mate?
Go on, mate. Go on.
Oh, just defend. I mean, I don't know whether it's better to lose like that or lose on penalties.
Go on.
But just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. We were so good. Over 2 legs, we were so good, but we can't finish our chances. We didn't create enough. They finished their chances. That was it. That's the end. That's the game. That's it.
What are you going to do, Ed?
Just drive 4 hours home. That's what I'm going to do. I've got a baby due 6 days ago, so she best not give birth tonight.
Jesus, a long old drive that, isn't it? From Sunderland back to Cov.
What are you going to have? Do you know what you're going to have?
No idea.
No idea.
Maybe Frank, that'll do. He's got us in the playoffs.
Frank.
We'll go off automatically next year.
Frank or Frankie? You've got two choices.
Either. We don't know. It don't matter.
Are you seriously going to call the baby Frank or Frankie?
No, absolutely not.
Ad, what are you doing from the corner? Come on. There's 2 seconds left. 2 seconds.
Grim. I thought it was over the bar from the other end. We were up in the sticks. I thought it was over the bar, and the bar went in.
Listen, I want Coventry fans to front up and come on, because you know what? I thought you was better over the 2 legs. You were the better team. That hurts, because we watched the games. You were the better team. But
100%.
You've got to see out the last 10 seconds of a football match.
Agreed. And usually this season we've been good. We've won so many games in the last minute. But
so was Sunderland.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know whether you heard, Ad, but and it's quite hard to hear this, but I actually don't have any sympathy, because when you get to that stage of a game, it is literally defend for the next 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And you didn't, for as much as Coventry did and played well on the better side, I agree with Jay, a back pass in the first game. And tonight I thought you were good value for it, and Pens was, I thought, the least you deserved. But when you got to defend after 3.5 hours plus injury time, 10 seconds of the game, and you concede a header at the near post, my sympathy's gone, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Just when you follow your man, win your header. That's what you got to do. Head it out. It doesn't matter where it goes. Like you say, it goes to the halfway line. That's it.
Or get something on it, or challenge him. Don't get make him make it a scuff of a head. In fact, it was a bit of a scuff of a head.
It was, but he just fell on his head.
But he's had to contort his body to get something. No one challenged him.
No.
Any little nudge.
I want to see it again. I'm waiting for the replays. I don't know if anyone was even marking him.
He come off, so he started.
He peeled off his own player.
Yeah,
he's clever.
But it's only 2.5 yards. He's not run 3 or 4 yards to make space. No. He's just gone from near post, come off. It's from near the goal line towards the edge of the 6-yard box. No one's gone with him, and this is what happens. Extra time, fatigue, both physically and mentally. And Bellows was alive, and no one else was. And this is going to hurt Ad for a while, matey. But here's a question for you. I've just seen Frank Lampard. Frank suffered heartbreak in 2009. I was at Stamford Bridge the night that Barcelona scored a late winner in the Champions League. But 3 years later, 3 years later, we won the Champions League. Frank is as good a place as anyone to say to these boys, disappointment, feed off it, let's go again.
Oh yeah, we're going for champions next year, easy.
Yeah.
You got
when he took over, where were you, Ad? Were you 17th? 17th in the league when he took over.
We shouldn't have even been in the playoffs, should we? Let's be honest.
Well,
we should be nowhere near.
You had the squad. It just all fell apart with Mark Robbins, didn't it? And then Lampard's come in and you have gone bang and played some great football. But Cundy said it to me. He said they'll win the league next year.
Yeah, I think that Frank to go and be it's tough. It's hard to take this now, but I think the momentum that Coventry have shown, keep going forward. Disappointment, feed off that. It's going to take a while, but Frank's done that. I've seen Frank do that. I've seen him do it as a player, and now he's got to try and do it as a manager.
Yeah.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.